I don't know where we're going, but he says we're going somewhere. And it's a surprise. And he just said maybe I should be filming it. I'm not the only one that has been having Goodwill withdrawals the last couple months. Home renovation is awesome and we're super excited about our house, but I'm not gonna lie, I've been missing the thrift stores. So today I'm gonna take you thrift shopping where I might fill an entire cart in one stop. And I will also give you an update as to where we are at on our kitchen remodel. And I wanna give a huge thank you to today's sponsor, Thrive Market. Join Thrive Market today for 30% off your first order and you get a free gift. And later in the episode, I'm gonna be showing you guys this entire box full of goodies, and I can't wait to open it up and show you what I've got inside. But first, let's go thrifting. Nothing like a trip to Goodwill for the perfect weeknight date night. And I love that Jesse likes to tag along with me while I go look for things for my online vintage shop. This is a beautiful hand-painted piece of pottery from Mexico, and it's only $3.99. Definitely grabbing that. I always grab any kind of copper or brass vintage pots and pans. They do really well in my online shop. This one's kind of fun because it has a really long handle. I think it's gonna look really cool hanging on a wall. You know I'm always down for a good carved wood hand. This one is huge and it's only $4.99. Grabbing that for sure. And I also just grabbed 10 authentic Dorothy Thorpe glasses. Not bad for my very first stop. It is so nice that we have so many Goodwill locations all in a little cluster. So as soon as we're done with one, we pop over to the next one. Usually we can hit 3 or 4 in a single night. I always seem to find really good pottery at this location. This is a really nice large size vase and I love the neutral color on it. This one, on the other hand, it needs a little bit of love, but it does look like when I scratch it that comes off. That's a little bit disgusting, but you know what? That's what you find when you're at the thrift store.
Donna.
If I knew a Dawn and Donna, I'd get them. So cute.
Wait.
Why is he cheaper?
Why is Donna $3.99? There's actually more letters, so it should cost more because...
More letters.
More letters.
More hand painting. I think because I have my kitchen remodel on my mind, I've been drawn to a lot of kitchen things lately when I go thrifting. And I think that this is a really unique piece. It looks to be handmade and the colors on it are great. And look at this little cutie. It is so tiny. It's got 3 little legs and I love these little raised up bowls. The larger size ones I typically use for salsa and sell them as salsa bowls, but this little guy would be perfect to put some jewelry in. I love these pieces that double as an actual functional bowl, but can also be used as a planter. Whenever they have that glazed finish on the inside, they work really well for small dessert bowls. This one's kind of fun because it has a bright teal color on the inside. Here's another larger sized one. This one's only $4.99, and I've noticed a couple of these pieces have that J stamp, so I think a lot of these got donated together. I was about to go to the next aisle when I spotted this one. This one is only $2.99 and I like the shape and the color on it. This one's kind of fun too. Typically these rest into wall mounting brackets. It doesn't seem to have one, but it's only $4.99 and I think I could even add some twine to it and make it functional. Found one more piece of pottery that was hiding on the very bottom shelf. I really like the nature scene on this one. If you know me, you know that I have a coat obsession. This one is only $14.99 and it does appear to be vintage. It's a really, really soft leather and I'm liking the zipper, so I think I'm gonna grab it. Ooh, a 1970s Wilson's leather jacket. The caramel color on this is fantastic. It's got the belt with it. This one is definitely going in the cart. I spotted that as I was checking out across the store, and it looks like it's a pretty cool one. Ooh, that is fantastic. Good job. We'll take that too. You know you married the right person when their idea of a fun weeknight date night is going to Goodwill with you. Jesse and I always have so much fun Goodwill shopping together, and I cannot believe that we got this lamp at Goodwill and it was only $24.99. We were in the checkout line and I spotted it. It was probably a 50-yard spot, and I saw the lampshade and I was like, what on earth is that thing? We were up next, so I stayed in line and Jesse ran over there to check it out, and he comes walking back with it and my eyes were just going, hee. It is such a beautiful lamp. I am so excited about this one. This is kind of that perfect combination of bohemian mixed with mid-century modern that I personally like for decorating my own home. And I don't know where we're gonna put this thing, but I know that I'm not letting it go. It's just too incredible, and I've never seen one like it. When we looked online, there was a pair of these with newer lampshades that were on first dibs for over $4,000. So even though that's probably not the price that they're gonna sell for and it's not their real value, it's still exciting when you find something that someone thinks is valued at that price, and there might be a designer in LA that is willing to pay that price. One of my favorite things after I get home from Goodwill is to start styling everything. So stay tuned for later in the video because I'm going to do a vignette with this beautiful lamp, even though it's not rewired yet. It's just so pretty and I want to play around with it. I thought the coloring on this was beautiful. This is hand painted in Mexico, and even though the value is not incredibly high on these pieces, I think that they are just so beautiful. And to be honest, when I'm at thrift stores and I'm looking at items, more often I'm looking at something that is beautiful and that I think would be fun to decorate with rather than the actual resale value. I think it being beautiful is actually more important to me, and that is why I picked this up. It was $3.99, and I think something like this would probably retail online for around $35 to $45. And I just think it's so pretty, and these are great to put your jewelry in on a dresser, and they're so multi-purpose. There's so many things you can do with these little trinket boxes, and this one's actually a pretty good size. I have an obsession with hands, and I'm trying to spread that obsession with the rest of you, and I think this is a really fun one to just decorate with and play around with. Something that I've used these hands for in the past is to put my business cards in them when I do a flea market or at a vintage mall space. They're just fun to have in your space or sitting on an end table in your booth with a palm full of your cute business cards. And I think I'm actually going to be letting this one go because I have a rule for myself, and I'm only supposed to have one hand item in each room. Between my two giant hand chairs, my Nancy Funk hand vase, some beautiful pottery with Hamza hands in them, and my little peace sign hand, I'm maxed out on hands. So I'm going to be popping this one in my January 1st Friday sale, which I do all of my vintage sales the first Friday of every single month at 3 p.m. Pacific time on leftcoastrevivals.com. And this guy will be available then. That was such a great haul of pottery all in one stop. My speculation is that it was all actually donated together by one person. A lot of the pieces were really, really dirty, but there's nothing like a good scrub down for a piece of pottery to bring it back to life. And I knew that that teapot was going to be really pretty once I got it all washed up. I love pedestal vases and pottery, and this one's a great size for having by your sink or your bedside to just drop a ring in at the end of the day when you get home, and that way you don't lose it. I don't know about you guys, but my sweet little kitty cats love to bat rings around. So if I set a ring just on a table or my dresser or my nightstand, they will go in there, and next thing I know, I can't find my ring and I have to pull out my bed and it's tucked in behind there. So these are great for just putting trinkets and rings in. And something like this, if it was maybe a little bit larger, would even be perfect for putting a beautiful piece of handmade soap right by your sink. I thought that this vase was so beautiful. I love the very soft neutral color palette of it, and it's got this rustic finish on it, and it's just this soft peachy pink. And as soon as I saw this, the first thing I thought of was just putting a few olive branches in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut some from my tree and that way I can propagate them when I'm done with this. I haven't done it before, but I read online that you can easily propagate the branches. Once again, I am all about the shape, and I thought this one was really beautiful and simple. It's got this beautiful little minimalist shape to it. It's got gorgeous terracotta color, and I think that it would look beautiful styled up next to this one. You've got the two different sizes and shapes. I like mixing a more rustic texture with a more matte finish, or even sometimes a gloss. I think these will look great together. Well, friends, this is the current status of my kitchen and my pantry. This might not look like much, but this is so much progress right now. This is where our pantry shelves are gonna go. And the most exciting thing is we cut a hole right here, and it turns out that all of this space here under the stairs is empty space, and that is gonna become the new pantry. I literally designed my kitchen around this 1960s spice rack. So I've been wanting one of these for so many years, and they are incredibly hard to find. And if you do find them, usually you only find the small versions. So I've been stalking eBay like a crazy person for years, and I finally found an incredible deal on one of the largest ones they make. Even though my pantry and my kitchen are not finished yet, once I got this in the mail, I was too excited, and I knew I had to stock up on all of my spices and herbs for this because I just can't wait. It's just too exciting. I'm too excited. Buying natural and organic herbs is so important to me, and that is one of the reasons why I love Thrive Market. You know that sustainability really matters to me, and Thrive Market is completely carbon neutral, and they have a goal of being carbon negative by 2025. And I think that that's really important when you're buying things online. Jesse's always laughing at me because every time I get the whole peppercorns and I crack them on my dinner, I'm always like, there's nothing better than fresh cracked pepper. Can't wait to crack this pepper. Thrive has their own organic brands, and these are gonna be perfect for my new spice rack. Organic shredded coconut. I like to add these to the top of my yogurt dishes in the morning. So I'll put a little bit of granola, some fresh berries, and a little bit of coconut. I love to make homemade salad dressing, so these are a couple staples I always have in my kitchen pantry. A good extra virgin olive oil and balsamic vinegar. I use this balsamic glaze on my caprese salads. What is this one? Let's see. Oh, this is my truffle oil. I am so excited. I've never used this one before. You guys know that I love truffle salt. I talk about it a lot. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm always truffle salting everything. And this is the first time I've gotten this. It's a truffle hot sauce oil. Black truffle infused. This is gonna be so good. I have a feeling this is gonna become a breakfast staple in my household. So join Thrive Market today to get 30% off your first order plus a free gift. And on top of that, you get free shipping for every order over $49. I cannot wait to get this baby hung on a wall once we have a wall to hang it on. And we are rocking. We are getting this project done one day at a time, one task at a time. But I am so excited for some upcoming cooking vlogs, and we're gonna have some fun in the kitchen together. I don't know where we're going, but he says we're going somewhere. And it's a surprise. And he just said maybe I should be filming it. He's taking me to Costco. That was so mean. He just took me to a FedEx office.
I have to make some photocopies.
No, you don't. My package is here. You found it?
I've got to fax something. I got to fax in some documents.
Did you really find it?
I got to fax documents.
Thank you.
I'm hoping I can pick up a package that got dropped off.
We got it. Yes.
We're packing.
Well, I'm glad it let it out.
It finally made it.
I know I'll help you out with it.
Thank you so much.
Of course.
We got our little Italy furniture. We just got to get that to the powder coater. Jesse is always messing with me. I never know when to believe him. So I wasn't quite sure what we were doing. It had been so many weeks since we lost our FedEx package that I actually had started to give up hope. I really didn't think that we were going to be getting it. We've got an appointment for later this week to get it to the powder coater, and I can't wait to see it when it's all cleaned up and finished. Unfortunately, there is a 4-week wait time right now with with our powder coater, so we're gonna have to be patient again, but eventually it will be finished, and you know I'm gonna share it with you as soon as it is. Cannot believe that I found this lamp at Goodwill. It is so beautiful, and I think it really worked well together with this beautiful painting that I have over here that I got at an estate sale recently. She is just so beautiful and whimsical, and I felt like the colors in this and the colors in the lamp just really worked well together. So I had fun setting this up, and I'd love to know what you guys think of this little vignette and my thrift store finds from today. So please let me know in the comments below. You hear the raindrops in the car? It's been so rainy here in Portland the last few weeks. I think everyone's starting to get a little bit antsy. We're just missing that sunshine here. So I'm really looking forward to February. I'm going to be in Palm Springs this February for Modernism Week, and I'm going to be going to the Palm Springs Vintage Market, which I will tag their Instagram handle right here. So if you live in Los Angeles, it's definitely worth a day trip to come to that vintage market. And if you've never been to Modernism, it is something else. You've got sunshine, you've got mid-century modern everywhere. Joshua Tree is just a few minutes away. I will be at the flea market the whole day, and I will keep you guys posted on any other activities or possible meetups that I'll be setting up during that week. So clearly I'm dreaming about the sunshine already, even though it's a few months away. Pottery is my thing. I love picking up vintage handmade pottery, and especially when you can tell that it's probably a one-of. There's probably not another pot that looks like a zebra, and you never know what you're gonna find at Goodwill, and that is why it is so much fun. This is gonna be a really hard one to let go because it would look so beautiful with my 1970s fabric pottery. It's in the same color palette, and I think it would complement it really well. But I already have enough serving dishes, so I think I'm gonna be posting this one in my January sale as well. Pottery, leather jackets. Today was a great day at Goodwill for me. This is a vintage one, and I looked up this brand while I was in the store, and it looks like these sell for maybe $80 to $150. There was even one listed on Etsy for $300, which I think is a little bit too much for this. I think this should be priced at maybe around $150, but that is not bad because I only paid $14.99. When I'm looking for leather jackets, I'm always looking for details on them because we come across a lot of leather jackets here in Portland because it's cold most of the year. So it's something that's pretty common to find. So what I look for when I'm picking up a jacket is I look for something that's a little bit unique as far as the details. This one has a zipper that goes up here in the center, which I thought was kind of unique because it only goes up to right at the collar. And then it had these beautiful little zippers here on the actual pointed collar. This one was an easy decision because it is a 1970s Wilson's leather jacket. And check out the pockets. It's got pleated pockets. Those are so good. I love this jacket. It's a size 12, and I will be posting this one in my January First Friday sale. I paid $19.99. And it's got the original belt, and it's in wonderful condition. It barely looks like it was even used. So I got a couple great leather jackets today, amazing pottery, and then of course the highlight of today, this beautiful lamp. Hopefully as soon as this kitchen remodel is done, I'm going to be getting back to Goodwill on a regular basis because I miss doing these videos with you guys. This is the unglamorous side of remodeling, and it might not look like much progress has happened, but we've actually gotten quite a few things done this past week, including yesterday we got all of the soffits down, and it's amazing how much taller this space is going to look compared to before. So this wall still hasn't come down yet. We're just waiting for the electrical to get removed. We got every single one of the nails removed from these boards, and we're just waiting for the final electrical and the plumbing of the gas range. And then we are ready to start sheetrocking, which is gonna be so exciting because it's gonna go really fast from there. So we should have our cabinets installed in less than a week, which looks crazy right now to even imagine that being possible, but it is, and it's happening. It's on the schedule. The bathroom is all framed in, and a lot of people asked why we couldn't do a pocket door, but unfortunately there isn't enough room in this wall for a pocket door. So for right now, we're gonna leave the door swinging the way it is, but eventually we're gonna change the direction it swings. So it's going to be a very small bathroom, but for a powder bathroom, that shouldn't be a problem. The sink will be over here, and we were able to keep our favorite feature in the house, which is the laundry chute. Today was so much fun. Thanks for letting me into your home and your life. And I am so happy that I got to show you the updates of what's going on in the kitchen remodel and also take you guys on a thrifting adventure. Don't forget to go to thrivemarket.com and join today so you can save 30% off your first order and you're gonna get your free gift. I will see you guys in a brand new adventure soon.